On Christmas Eve, Scrooge is visited by a ghost. That ghost shows Scrooge his future and how his mean behavior, how his selfish nature affected all those people around him. Everything shown by that ghost. Okay, so that ghost shows Scrooge's future, and at the end of the story, he is relieved. He understood, okay, still there is time that he can change himself. So he just transformed into a generous and kind hearted human being. At the end of the story, we will see that. The main characters of this story are Ebenezer Scrooge, Bob Cratchit, the ghost of Christmas yet to come, and the secondary character, a stranger man. We can see Ebenezer Scrooge. He is a man. You can see this picture, Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay, he is an old man who was miserable and tight-fisted by nature. He was very selfish and redeemed by the end. It means at the end of the story, he transformed himself. He transformed the ways how to live the life. Okay, earlier in the beginning of this story you will see that he was very selfish by nature, very unkind, but later on he changed himself. Let us see a brief description about Bob Cratchit, one of the main character of this story. Bob Cratchit is Scrooge's clerk and he works in unpleasant conditions without any complaint. In the winter season, in cold time also, he was working hard for Scrooge and always obeys to Scrooge's rules. And he was hesitating to go home early on the Christmas Eve also. He want to spend time with his family and he want to celebrate the Christmas Eve with his family, and he was hesitating to ask to go home early. In the end, when Scrooge changes his ways for life, on that time Bob Cratchit was very happy and he welcomes Scrooge's newfound generosity and friendship. Now let us see the story narration. This story is about Ebenezer Scrooge, a lonely, unhappy man who never liked Christmas. Okay, but one Christmas, however, changed his life. Let us see how that Christmas changed his life. Although Scrooge was a wealthy man, he was a miser. He always counts money, okay, and he never spent money on his friends. His favorite hobby only to count the money. His own money he was counting. This was his only the favorite hobby. He never get married also because idea of supporting a wife is also the wastage of money for him. Bringing up children was also a wastage of money for him. Okay, so that's why he never get married. He had no friends because he spent very little. He don't want to spend on his friends. That is why he don't have any friends also. And for himself also, he was spending very less. Only on the basic needs he was spending. Every time he was just counting the money and saving the money, and he gives the money on interest. What he does, he gives the money on interest to the other people. Although Scrooge was very hardworking man, we are talking about in this story Christmas Eve. It is a day before the Christmas. 24th of December is called to be a Christmas Eve. Okay, everyone, they were in happy mood because they all were doing preparation for the celebration of Christmas, except Scrooge. He was just making the money. He was doing hard work and saving his money. He was just counting the money. Okay, and the other people, they were all enjoying and they were all doing preparations for the celebration of Christmas. And next day it is the Christmas. You may look at this picture, everyone seems very happy. See, behind that is Scrooge, and Scrooge looks very unhappy. Scrooge was talking to himself. Merry Christmas, what rubbish it is. This is a festival time only to pay bills, only to spend more money, and you are getting one more year older and not an hour richer. He was muttering to himself, he was talking to himself. Muttered means talking in a low voice. Okay, so he was saying that this is the time only to spend the money, not to earn the money. Okay, so he was saying that Scrooge, that why people closing their shops and stayed at home to celebrate Christmas when there was money to be made. This is the time to make more money. Why people were closing their shops? Okay, business is very good at this time. The business is very good because on festival time there is lot of people will come to take the things, to buy the things, and these silly people just closing their shops. He was just muttering and grumbling and speaking again and again because he never liked these all things, why people were celebrating and just wasting their time in these things in the celebration, while other people were busy in the preparation for the Christmas festival celebration. Old Scrooge, this man, he was spending his days only in earning the money and making the sums of money. Okay, and he was doing the work very hard. He had a clerk, I told to you in the characters, he had a clerk whose name is Bob Cratchit. He made a request because he wanted to go home early on the Christmas Eve. So he came to the Scrooge and requested him to let him go early to his home for the Christmas celebration. And the Scrooge granted it, but most unwillingly. He don't want to let him go, but he said yes. This Christmas for Scrooge is going to be different from others. As the moneylender fell asleep that night, he was the moneylender also by profession. He has lot of money, I told to you. So he was giving this money on interest to the other people. So he was moneylender also. So when the old moneylender, who was that? Ebenezer Scrooge, when he felt asleep on that night on Christmas Eve, the spirit of Christmas visited him. Okay, a ghostly appeared in front of him, and the ghost said to Scrooge, "Come with me, I will show you your future." This ghost takes the Scrooge to show his future. Look at this picture. The ghostly white appeared in front of Ebenezer Scrooge. The red dressed man is Ebenezer Scrooge, and the ghost appeared and take him to show his future. Scrooge got up after that and he followed the old man, that spirit of Christmas, that ghost, he started to follow. Okay, they went on journey. Scrooge and the spirit of Christmas, they went on journey and they were traveling through the clouds. Okay, and soon they came to a marshy land thick with mist. It means the land was very wet. Okay, and the atmosphere was very cloudy. When Scrooge watched closely, he recognized many of the people to whom he knew earlier also, and those people, they were dead for a long time. They have been dead for a long time, and they were weighed down by the heavy chains, and they were crying for the help. These people Scrooge recognized. Okay, the spirit of Christmas told, "There you are, Scrooge." He started to tell, "There you are, Scrooge, in this marshy land. These people, they are also like you once. They are also very hard-hearted and merciless. They are also very selfish type of people. They also enjoyed counting their money to the last penny. Throughout their life, they just counted the money. So see here, look at them. But where are they now? Can their money help them?" So here the spirit of Christmas told that no money can help to anyone. Okay, when we leave this life, no money can help to us. Okay, so what he told, give Scrooge, give, blessed are they who give, those who give, only these people are blessed. Okay, the old miser, who is that old miser? Ebenezer Scrooge could not believe his eyes. What he had just seen, he could not believe that he is going to be in that place after his death. The spirit of Christmas told, let's go a little farther. Then you may understand more better. The spirit of Christmas took him to the graveyard. Not far away, he just went to a graveyard. You can see in the pictures. There were many tombstones there. You can see in this picture, this is a picture of graveyard where the spirit of Christmas took the Ebenezer Scrooge to show his future. The spirit of Christmas told, see that one of them was a newly dug one with the word Scrooge written on it. See that this is the your graveyard. You are looking to your own grave, Scrooge. The spirit of Christmas told to the Scrooge. Okay, you can see in this your graveyard there are no flowers because during your lifetime you had no friends. Throughout your life you just counted the money. You never made any friends. And your grave soon it will be in the ruins. And you are going to join the marshy land. I told to you the marshy land. So this is the future of yours.